Jan clicks for Presentation to copy the timeline. Jan opens a presentation, and now he can insert the copied timeline. By copying from Project 2010 Professional and pasting to PowerPoint, Jan can create, customize, and share the powerful timeline view with team members and key stakeholders. Because Jan has completed initial project planning, he returns to Project 2010 Professional. Jan wants to baseline his project. Jan uses the Baseline 1 field to save the current status of the project plan. Because Baseline 1 has been previously saved, he overwrites it with his new changes. For a given project, a project manager can save 11 different baselines. These baseline values can then be used to quickly compare and contrast budgeted values to actual values and to forecast values. These comparisons can help project managers to measure project progress. Jan confirms that he wants to overwrite Baseline 1. He opens the Backstage menu. Jan saves the changes to the project plan. When the save is completed, the message "Save completed successfully" appears at the bottom of the Project 2010 Professional window. Jan now commits his changes to Project Server using the Publish function. When the publishing is complete, the message "Publish completed successfully" appears at the bottom strip of Project Professional window. He then closes the project plan. Because Jan is done with the project plan, he checks it in. After saving all the changes, Jan closes Project Professional. Clicking Exit returns Jan to the Project Center. Jan can use one of the out-of-the-box status reports features to create and request status reports from the resources in his team. Jan goes to the Status Reports page, which has two sections, Request and Response. The Request option allows Jan to create custom status reports to collect and combine progress updates from his team members. By clicking New Status, Jan opens the New Status Report page, with which Jan can request his team members to send the status report. Jan edits the report title. Jan can also define the recurrence of the status report, for example, weekly, monthly, yearly. Select the resources and define the sections, for example, major accomplishments, objectives, for next period hot issues that need to be completed in the report. Jan specifies that the report is due on Monday. Because the payroll system upgrade project starts in March, Jan specifies the start date. Because Jan had earlier picked Hatim as the analyst, he selects Hatim from the list and adds him to the resources who should respond. Jan can now receive reports from Hatim. After configuring the report, Jan sends the report. Using status reporting tools, Jan can regularly update sponsors and executive leaders. When Jan clicks Send, he returns to the Status Reports page, which lists the report he recently created in the Request section. Jan returns to the Project Center. Jan goes to the payroll system upgrade project. To successfully complete the plan phase, Jan also has to complete a secondary cost and benefit assessment. Note in this demo, the cost and benefit information is pre-filled for all projects of the plan and manage phase. Jan uses the Phase 2 page to fill in the new cost and benefit information. The Excel template shows the original cost and benefit estimates entered during the business case. Jan can now update estimates in the Phase 2 section. To save the updated values to Project Server Database, Jan clicks the Save button in the Project tab. Because Jan has performed all tasks required in the plan phase, he opens the Plan Checkpoint PDP. The Plan Checkpoint PDP lists all tasks that were required to be completed in the plan phase. Jan goes to a Plan Checkpoint form. This checkpoint has all fields marked as mandatory. The governance feature of Project Server 2010 allows you to specify required fields to be completed at the time of workflow configuration. When Jan clicks Edit, all the controls in the form are enabled. The form asks the following questions. Are the plan generics replaced? Is the plan schedule updated? Has the plan finalized cost? And is the project baselined? Because Jan has performed all tasks, he selects Yes for every question. Jan saves his changes to the project. This sets the Plan Checkpoint deliverable stage as completed. After saving the changes, Jan submits the project to move the project to the next stage. Jan confirms that he wants to submit the payroll system upgrade project. When he completes the plan stage, the workflow performs the necessary data validations to ensure all required fields have been sufficiently completed before submitting the project for approval. Because all the required fields are completed, the workflow moves the project to Plan Checkpoint and creates an approval task for Carol to review that plan phase. Submitting the project returns Jan to the workflow status page, which now displays the selected Plan Checkpoint stage. He closes to check in the project. He clicks Yes to confirm that he wants to check in the project.